my name is Corey Lovelace. I'm going to talk about the different type of cancers there are. My question for you is, do you know the symptoms of those different type of cancers? What I'm going to be talking about now is bone marrow cancer. The type of cancer that forms in the cells of the bone. With this type of cancer, there are nearly 3,000 cases a year. And within those 3,000, there are 1,400 that end in death. To show support for this type of cancer, people wear a yellow ribbon. Symptoms of this type of cancer includes pain in the bones. If there is swelling where the pain is and it turns into a lump, that is what's called a tumor. The cancer I'm going to be talking about is breast cancer. This is the type of cancer that forms the tissue of the breast, most common in the milk ducts, and it may end up spreading from there, and it could be found in both men and women. These include lump in the breast or under the underarm, and other symptoms are like swelling in the armpit, and it's going to be pained and real tender in the breast area. And if you have any size change, that's another symptom that you need to go get checked out. Cancer. This is the type of cancer that forms in the tissue of the cervix, which is what connects the uterus and vagina together. There are nearly 12,000 of these cases a year, and 4,000 of those in deaths. To show support, people wear a turquoise ribbon. And with cervical cancer, you may not have any symptoms, but if you do, these symptoms are if you bleed between periods and they're longer and heavier, and also the discharge that comes out, it doesn't stop. And the color is discolored, basically pink or like a creamish color. Cancer. This cancer forms in the tissue of the lungs, usually the cells that are lining the air passages. There are two main types of this type. It's a small cell lung cancer and a non-small cell lung cancer, based on how the cell looks under the microscope. There are nearly 20,000 of these cases a year, and 160,000 of those ending in deaths. People wear a clear ribbon to show support for lung cancer. Some symptoms of lung cancer include pain in the chest, the shoulder, or back pain from coughing so much. Most people have shortness of breath, and when they breathe, it sounds really off and really struggling. And last but not least is brain cancer. Brain cancer is the growth of abnormal cells in the tissues of the brain. There are nearly 23,000 new cases a year, and 14,000 of those end in death. People wear a gray ribbon to show their support. Some of the symptoms of brain cancer are when people can't concentrate right. They have nausea, vomiting, especially early in the morning, and their vision isn't very clear, and their speech starts to mess up, and they begin to have seizures. The treatments for each type of cancer are basically the same, but the first option would be surgery, but that's only if the doctor recommends it and it's when it's caught early. If that isn't an option, there's chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and there's also vaccine therapy. And there's different type of medicines that they put you on to build your cells back up in which the cancer ate away. In conclusion, these are all very serious. People need to start taking time to get tested for these if symptoms occur. No one is an exception to cancer. It is able to get anyone. Many think they will never have it until they are too late to replace. Go get checked for cancer.